Hey, what is up, guys? I hope you have a happy new year of 2019. 2018 was quite interesting and very volatile year for stock market. While stocks reached new all-time high few months ago, they end the year in net losses. 2018 was one of the worst year for Bitcoin. Bitcoin lost more than 70% of its value since the beginning of the year. So in this video, we are going to look deeper into the performance of stock market and Bitcoin. Also, we will take a look what 2019 may look like for each of these assets. Stock market. Let's take a look at Dow Jones Industrial Average. It opened 2018 at around $24,700. It had its ups and downs, very volatile year for stock market in general. Downs passed $26,000 twice in this year. First time it was in January and second time it was in October. This is when Dow Jones reached its all-time high, more than $26,800. However, since then, Dow continued to decline and it dropped below $22,000. It had slight rebound by the end of the year and it closed 2018 at $23,300. Overall, Dow dropped by almost 6% since the beginning of 2018. S&P 500. The accumulation of 500 largest stocks by the market capitalization had even the worst performance in 2018. It opened 2018 at around $2,800. In February, it dropped to $2,500. Then it increased all the way to October, reached new all-time high slightly below $3,000. Since then, just like Dow Jones, it dropped all the way to $2,300, had some rebound and finished the year on a dot of $2,500. That would be 10% decline for 2018. Nasdaq, the same story. Started 2018 well, around $7,300, and ended at $6,635. Just like S&P 500 finished the year by losing 10%. December was particularly dreadful month for entire stock market. S&P 500 at Nasdaq dropped by 20% and had to taste the bear market. Stock market experienced the worst December since 1931. In one of the 7-day stretch, the Dow fell by 350 points or more 6 times. This year's Christmas Eve was the worst ever for the index. The S&P 500 was up or down by more than 1%. 9 times in December alone, compared to 8 times in all of 2017. It moved that much 64 times during that year. 2018 will be remembered for the extreme volatility. The VIX Volatility Index spiked and CNN Business Fear and Greed Index has been stuck in extreme fear throughout much of the year. The Dow has dropped by 1,000 points in a single session only 8 times in the history, and 5 of those took place in 2018. Volatility was being driven by a single of the global economic slowdown, concerns about monetary policies, political dysfunctions, and inflation fear, and worries about increased regulation of technology sector. Overall, stock market was in the longest bull market in history. Mainly, this market was inflated by 0% interest rates and quantitative easing, pumping money into circulation. Now, the reverse is happening. Interest rates slightly increasing, quantitative tightening is implemented, and the circulation of US dollar should decrease. Therefore, we might see deleveraging in economy and overall poor performance. Well, this is the time. In 2019, I believe we will see decrease in the stock market until Fed will decide to drop the interest rates again and pump more money into the circulation to stimulate economic growth and new cycle will begin. Bitcoin's performance 2018. The year 2017 saw BTC making historical gains as it led by crypto boom from its front. BTC opened 2017 at $1,000 and closed the year at $13,000, making it more than 1,200% gains in the marketplace. The year of 2018 saw reversal of the trend. BTC rallied for the first week of January, gaining 36 points, breaking at $17,500 on January 7, the highest market price it would be for the rest of the year. It was also very volatile, but the trend of the volatility did not increase, but the opposite. Bitcoin continued to reach new lows after lows. It closed 2018 at $3,750, which is 70% drop since 2018. Bitcoin's major events in 2018. In February, Bitcoin's transaction fees fell significantly from an average $26 all the way to $3. Cryptocurrency analysts credited this improvement to either implementation of segregated witness or maybe reduced hype after the end of the market bull run. By April, Bitcoin's median transaction fees were at the lowest level since 2011. A study conducted by cryptocurrency research firm Chain Analyst found that increased number of Bitcoin is being held by active individuals users rather than long-term investors. Another cryptocurrency research firm, DR, suggested that 1% wallets contains to hold up to 55% of all BTC. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey said Bitcoin will overtake US dollar to become the world's primary currency in 10 years or less. Meanwhile, others like Ken Rogoff, a Harvard professor from Chief Economics and International Monetary Fund, predicted that Bitcoin would fall to low $100 in the next decade. Warren Buffett again expressed his doubts on seeing Bitcoin as genuine investments, calling it a gamble in an interview with Yahoo Finance. In August, mobile payment firm Square said that Cash App, originally announced in January, could now be used to purchase Bitcoins in all 50 US states. In October, Chinese court ruled that in split in the legal status of cryptocurrency trading in the country, Bitcoin still protected as private property with economic values under the country's law. Earlier, a Dutch court had also ruled Bitcoin to be a legitimate transferable value under local laws. In November, Ohio became the first US state to allow tax to be paid in Bitcoin, after many other states including Arizona, Georgia, and Illinois previously scrapped such plans after initial consideration. At a time when 600,000 mining operations shut down due to the lack of profits, Intel successfully filled a pattern for energy-efficient cryptocurrency mining processors. Many in the cryptocurrency community have their hopes on US Security and Exchange Commission, or in short SEC, approved Bitcoin's ETF proposals, but the federal agency has so far responded by submitted rejection all such proposals sent its way. In December, the two US lawmakers proposed to exempt cryptocurrencies from federal security laws. According to Bloomberg report, New York Stock Exchange operator Nasdaq is also planning to list Bitcoin futures in the first quarter of 2019, subject to regulatory approval. So, where is the Bitcoin going to be in 2019? Before I will tell you my opinion, let me tell you the research that was described by one of my favorite investors, Joel Greenblatt, in his book named Little Book That Beats the Market. Every time a hedge fund manager outperformed the market in the 3 consecutive years, therefore attracts more investors, and investors piled in. Every time when a hedge fund manager underperformed the market, investors tend to be disappointed in such performance and take their funds and leave. The study showed that the performance for the next 3 years of those managers who outperformed the market for the last 3 years severely decreased, and they actually underperformed the market. On the other hand, the managers who underperformed the market in the last 3 years outperformed the market in the next 3 years, which means that past performance is not the guarantee of the future results. In fact, mean reversion is likely to take place. Going back to the question, how will BTC perform in 2019? If simply relying on 1,200% increase in 2017, it would make sense that we would see major pullback in 2018. And then 2019 perhaps could be something in the middle, maybe like $7,000 to $8,000 per coin. So we came to the end. Let me know what you guys think about the new year of 2019. Will it be a good year for Bitcoin and bad year for stock market? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe for more animated videos about cryptocurrency and financial market. Other than that, thank you for watching. See you next video.